All right, everybody, we welcome to the stage our NCAA West Regional Champion. We'll start with Coach K for his opening statement before we turn it over to the student athletes for questions.
Well, I just feel so good about my guys. In this NCAA tournament, my team has just played such good basketball. And in pressure situations, they were a close team before the NCAAs, but during these last 4 games, they've been terrific. I'm so proud of you guys and happy for you. You crossed the bridge, man, and we beat an outstanding team. Arkansas plays outstanding defense, and the start of the game, they knocked us back. We responded pretty well. Then the start of the second half, I thought they just took control of the game, and we were not playing well, but they were making us not play well, and got it down to 5. At that timeout, our guys really got organized offensively. We scored on 4 or 5 straight. We hit on a set that gave us some good looks, got the ball to Paolo, and then reversed it after a couple to AJ, and changing the defense helped. And from then on, we just had control over the game. And for this group to do that in that half, right, because we were not playing well, and we were getting ready to get knocked out. And the last 12 minutes, they didn't get knocked out. They played beautiful basketball. So, and congratulations to Arkansas on an outstanding game, and let's go to New Orleans. All right.
Questions for our student athletes? We'll start up here.
This is for Paolo, Mike DeCourcy, Sporting News. Out of that timeout, it seemed like they really wanted to work you against Tony. What was it about that matchup that worked so well? And can you explain how you were able to draw 2 fouls on him fading back? What was it about what you were doing that got him that off balance?
I don't think I was just trying to take my shots and make strong moves. He was playing, solid defense, and, I drew 2 fouls up top on jump shots. But, yeah, I just wanted to be aggressive, and, I wanted to get to the line and convert. We needed a boost. I think they cut the lead to like 5 or 6. So, wanted to make aggressive moves to the basket and either score or get fouled.
We'll go to Mark in the middle.
Mark Spears, ESPN's Anscape. Paolo, I don't know if you could draw up a cooler freshman season, right? You got Coach K's last year. You're going to the Final Four. Just tell me about this ride you've been on and how you feel about getting to New Orleans as a freshman for this opportunity.
Yeah, it's just been a great year with the team. And, as a team, we've had highs and lows. And we've just stuck together through it all. We knew we were capable of this, and that's what we've worked for since June. So, to finally be able to get to New Orleans and have a chance to play for a national championship is a blessing, man. And I'm just proud of the way we came together.
Question in the middle.
Hey, question for Mark. Brendan Marks from The Athletic. It's sort of a 2-parter. One, I wanted to ask you about the Euro step in the first half. And also, in the second half, you were able to stay down. Note was really having trouble with your length. How essential was that for you guys and sort of maintaining that lead down the stretch in the second half?
Yeah, I think going zone helped. I think it gave him a different look, slowed him up a little bit. Obviously, he was trying to get downhill a lot, so I just tried my best to protect the rim. I thought that was important for us, so I just tried to do that. And then as far as the Euro step, just happened. I didn't really think too much. Just made a move and finished the joint.
One thing with the zone, we just put Mark right in front of the bucket, so he didn't have to defend the ball screen and then come back there. So it gave him even. Look, he was the player. All these guys played well, but Mark really was the difference maker for us today.
Question to the right.
JB, 92 on the ticket. Fayetteville. Coach, congrats on a big win and a great career. Just keep it short. This team, obviously a lot of chemistry coming on late. Where does it rank for you? You've had so many incredible ones. Can you put it up there amongst some of the best teams you've ever coached?
I could, and then get those teams mad at me. So I don't, just like I don't rape my daughters or my grandchildren, I'm not going to rape. I'm not going to do that. But obviously, this is one of 13 that have gone to a Final Four. So they're right up there.
Over to the left.
Hi, Lauren Walsh from WXII in Winston-Salem. This question's for Paolo. You talked a lot about having your family and friends here to watch you over the past few days. Is there a moment that stands out that was special to you? I saw you maybe looking at some people when you cut your part of the net. Is there anything that sticks out?
Yeah, you know, I did that specifically because, just a little quick story, my mom won a state championship as a coach, and she got to go up on the ladder and cut the net. And I remember her swinging the net around and being like, I always wanted to do that. Then I won state in high school, and they lowered the hoop to cut the net. They didn't bring the ladder. And so it kind of ruined the moment a little bit. So when I got the ladder, I made sure I look up there and tell my mom, make sure you get this on video and pull a picture. So, yeah.
That's good. That's really good.
Question here up front.
Joe Mazer, WTVD. Wendell, what does it mean to you? What was the celebration like? What was going through your head? And just what does it mean to you to be still playing?
I mean, for me, it means everything. I mean, I've preached it all week, but for me, it's been a 3-year wait. I mean, you come to Duke looking to get to moments like this. And unfortunately for me, those first 2 years, that moment was taken away. So really to be able to do it with these guys right here, I mean, I wouldn't win any other way. So this moment right here is definitely pretty special to me.
Question on the left.
Hey guys, Claire Hanna with TSN. It seems like throughout this tournament, you guys have just been on this journey of growth. I wonder if there's been a specific moment where you felt like your confidence and your dreams can really just become a reality soon here.
I mean, you know, we never doubted, you know, as a team, a young team too, you know, just we knew what we were capable of, and we just wanted to, you know, show the world. And, you know, we got hungry guys, and we just, like I said, we just want to show the world, and we knew what we were capable of. Yeah.
Up here in the middle.
Steve Wiseman, Raleigh News and Observer. Jeremy, Wendell talked about his 3-year wait. It's been a 2-year wait for you, and last year was a tough year for everybody. Can you just give your emotions on what you guys accomplished tonight after what you've been through?
Definitely high emotions. I mean, obviously last year didn't go as we planned it, but this year we came back hungry, and I think just getting to this point is all the hard work has paid off since June, since obviously last year too, and it's just paid off. So I'm very happy for that.
David on the left. No, nothing. All right, we'll go to Ron on the right.
Ron Krzyzewski from the San Francisco Chronicle. Mark or Wendell, maybe. Obviously, you saw Paolo's skill from the start, but I'm curious if there's any moment in this game, in this tournament, or all season where you sort of saw him come of age and show poise and leadership and maybe take that next step to where he is now.
I mean, I've seen it all year. Obviously, he's a great player, and, you know, we've seen that since the beginning of the year. You know, we all know what he's capable of doing. Every time he steps on the floor, you know, he makes everybody better. And, you know, playing with a guy like that, it always makes it a little more fun. So, yeah, that's all.
Back to the left with our next question.
Adam Spencer, SDS. For you guys, other than Mark, what's it like having him back there defensively, and how does it impact your own defense and aggressiveness?
Talking about Big Mark, right? My fault. Just his presence back there is why we're one of the top defensive teams in the country. I mean, when you go to when guys go to the paint, you know he's there to either contest a shot or beat it off the glass. So he's a hell of a defensive player. Love having him on the court. Makes it so much easier for the guards to really try to pressure the ball. So you really don't have to worry if a guy gets past you. You know, Big Fella's back there to clean it up. So I mean, I give all the credit to Big Fella. He's a huge part to this team. We wouldn't be here without him.
His defensive rebounding is one or two biggest things in this game. He had 9 defensive rebounds, and it's a possession, time, and if you score, a stop and a score, and we needed that. His defensive rebounding, along with the blocks, huge.
Go to the back right with our next question.
Josh Peter with USA Today. For Paolo, the other day you said that it's been the plan all along to send off Coach as a champion. How confident are you that's going to happen, and do you feel any different after tonight?
We've already been 2 champions, so they've fulfilled everything. Let's not talk about
One
me.
game at a time.
We talk about them. They've won a regular season championship, and they've won the Western Regional championship, and they did that. They did it for us, and enough about doing it for the old man here. And we're not going to do it unless we all own it, and we all own this. We all own this moment together. That's what we're playing for.
Any other questions for our student athletes? Go up here.
I hope this question doesn't get me in any trouble. Any of the guys?
You're close.
I know. I'm really putting my neck out on this one, but you guys
already
are.
asked just a mediocre one. Hopefully it's up.
You guys are on the same side of the bracket as the team 8 miles up the road. Is there any chance that you guys would silently root for them tomorrow so that you can get another shot at it?
You know what? It's going to be an honor for us to go against whoever is the regional champion of that region. And there's no greater day in college basketball than when those 4 regional champions, 4 champions get under one in one arena and play. It's the greatest day for college basketball, and we're honored to be a part of it. We already know Villanova's there. Hopefully Moore is not hurt as bad as it looks like he's hurt. And then whoever wins tomorrow, it'll be an honor if we ever get a chance to play them.
Questions for our student athletes?
And that's it for you. You lose your allowance, and you can't go out tomorrow night. All right?
We'll go to the middle of the question.
I'm going to try not to get in trouble here.
I'm on a roll here. So.
Wendell, you guys have talked about this all season. Has it sunk in yet? I saw you guys dancing in the locker room. Has it sunk in yet that you're going to have a banner in Cameron?
Yeah, I mean, for sure it sunk in. I mean, really the moment after we won the game, that's when I started singing in. I mean, but for us, that's our second banner we've hung. And the thing is, we're not happy about it. Like, for us, the job's not finished. I mean, we want to hang one more banner. Like 2 more if we get 2 games, I don't know. But we for sure want to hang another banner in there. So we're going to take this 5-hour trip back to Durham. We're going to be happy about it. But once we get into practice tomorrow or the day after, it's time to move on.
Thanks, guys. We've got time for a couple of questions for Coach.
Yeah. Do you guys have a chance to see your families? Yeah. Make sure you do that, all right? Yeah, we've got plenty of time.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Start in the middle for Coach.
Just have someone else ask you a question.
Ian O'Connor, New York Post. I know you've made a concerted effort to make it about the players, and rightfully so, but you did just pass John Wooden 13-12 in Final Four appearances. What does that mean to you?
Well, yeah, it's an honor. Coach Wooden, if he kept coaching, would probably have 24. Ian, this game, I saw something that Bill Self said yesterday about the regional championship game. It really is the biggest game a college coach has to coach because it gets you into the promised land. And for me to have that, I guess it's 17 times now, that's a big time thing for me. I'm so proud of that my teams have put us in that position and that we've won now 13 of them. And then whatever happens afterwards happens. But No, it's, a heck of a thing. We've won a lot in the tournament, and we've won a lot of games, but Final Fours are big, obviously, and then national championships. And like Wendell said, that's what you put banners up for. You don't put a banner up for beating somebody. You put a banner up by beating somebody's, numerous things, and that's what we've always tried to do.
Go to the back with our final question.
Yeah, I'm Chuck Culpepper from the Washington Post. Do you think it's true that even with great athletes like these, you can't really tell how they're going to respond until they're five down to Michigan State with 5 minutes to go, and that when that happened, you learned something significant about them that you didn't know before?
Yeah, there's no question about it. You can only train so much. It's like in the military, you can train for combat, but you don't know. And again, I don't mean to put it at that level, but you don't know. And so along with whatever training you're doing, X and O-wise, you're hopefully doing character training, and hopefully you've recruited character so that you can help train it. But you really find out about character in those situations. It's not luck, it's them. That's why I'm trying to tell you, it's on them. Because they're the one, no matter what you do as a coach, they have to show that level of character. And in this tournament, it's really lifted them. They've been beautiful. They've been sensational. and they were really good, and I loved them before, but now I respect them so much, how much they've done. I mean, a long time ago, I was a player. I didn't do what they just did. And our staff, even though they've done it, they did it more as seniors or juniors. And so my staff is so proud of them, Chris and John and Nolan and Emil, because these guys are young. They didn't have somebody who's already gone through a lot kind of leading them. They kind of led one another. But your question is a great one, and it really smacks of what's happened over these last 2 weeks. DeCourcy, take notice. That was a good one. You've asked. I'll say this: over the years, you've been really good, but today, just so-so. All right, just so-so. But I still like you a lot. All right.
Thanks, Coach.
From Cincinnati, even. All right.
We'll end it before anyone
Thank
else
you.
gets in trouble.
All right.